How to cut and sew a vintage shirt. So the first thing I did was to measure the chest of the customer divided by 4 plus 1 inch allowance for sewing allowance and also 2 inch for the buttonhole effects. Now pay attention to this video carefully. The buttonhole allowance is what I'm ironing right here. You can see the way I ironed it and I use my hemming gun to hold it. After that, I proceed to cutting the front and the back pattern. What I did here next was to measure 3.5 inch. Can you see it? 3.5 inch at the downside. And after the measuring, I will cut it out and then drag the front one downwards. After dragging the front one downward, I will now slant the shoulder by 3 inch. After slanting the shoulder, I will now proceed to cutting out the armhole and the neck, which is what you are going to see in the next scene. After ironing, this is it. So I've already cut out the armhole and also the neck. I'm sorry, I lost the clip of when I was cutting it, so guys, just pardon me for that. Can you see? So I measured 4.5 inch, 2.5 inch inward and 4.5 inch for the neck. The sleeve length, the armhole is 9 inch, as you can see in the video. I love you all, my fans, and I can see all your support. May God bless you, and may you continue to support me too, so that I will be able to be making these videos for you guys, because I'm not receiving any money from Facebook here for making this video. It is your likes and your comments. This is what can help this video to go viral, so that other people too can see it and learn from it. So guys, follow me carefully. The next thing here is how to cut the sleeve. I measured the sleeve and I added 3 inch. 1 inch for the sewing allowance, 2 inch for the folding allowance. I went in by 3.5 inch and I connected the curve to the armhole, and then I cut it out. After cutting it out, the next thing is to iron the folding effect, the 2 inch that I added. Pay attention carefully. This video is going to have part 2 because it is a long video. So guys, pay attention, and then if there's any part in this video that you don't understand very well, drop a comment on the comment section so that I can make another video to explain it better. To some of you that has been dropping some new comments on the filler cap video, I'm seeing the comments and I'm going to reply you shortly, especially those that are requesting about how I was able to make the top part of the filler cap. I'm going to make a video about that soon. So moving on to the neck collar. So the neck I'm working on is neck of 18.5 inch. The first thing I did here was to measure the size of the down collar, which is 1 inch, as you can see in the video. Follow me carefully and patiently. I connected the dots and I cut it out. The same thing goes with the upper part of the collar, the neck collar. And the upper part was 3 inch. I measured 3 inch and I also cut it out. I love you all, my fans. If you are watching to this level, I want you to type on the comment section. I want you to type on the comment section there, fashion designer in capital letters. Fashion designer in capital letters, guys, please. If you are watching to this level, type fashion designer in capital letter, guys, because it's not easy to be a fashion designer and equally a tailor and a stylist at the same time. So tailors of this our time, we are really doing an amazing job, guys. So let's cheer ourselves up by supporting each other, by following each other, and also sharing this video. Is very, very important. Share this video so that. So let's continue, guys. Can you see what is happening here? So the upper one is longer than the down one. I still went ahead to trim it by 2 inch, and I used it to check it. After checking it, I noticed that it was still longer, and I still trim it again, but this time it was not up to 1 inch again. So that is it, guys. This video is going to have part 2, so follow this page if you have not followed it, so that you can see the part 2. I want us all to learn how to cut and sew a vintage shirt, starting from the beginning to the end. I'm going to drop the second video in the morning by 7 a.m. so